this life, can I be lost forever? I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run away. I see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run away. Let's run away, run away, run away, run away. Let's run away, run away, run away. I see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we live for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run, run, run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away. I see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we live for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run, run, run away. Let's run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away. I see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we live for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away. Can we get out of sight? constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we live for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run away. Let's run away, run away. I see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we live for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone.
Hello, my name is Riff, your AI companion. What can I do for you today? Hi guys, I am not sick today, but because of the last music stream that I did when I was sick, I was working on a, I don't know, I didn't speak all that much. And so I did like this sort of pseudo ASMR stream that was very unintentional, but it turns out it actually ended up being enjoyable for some of you, since the song I'm working on today is also very soft and very, very soft and smooth and relaxing. I'm working on a little song for Stitches to sing to. Yeah, I got stuck. Helping with chores, not really chores. My family hired some people to help clean the outside of our house, and they needed me to open the garage in steps, in the stages. So I was a little stuck because there was no one else there to do it. But fortunately, someone came home, and I could delegate it. I was like, "Hey, take this for me." Ow! I just banged my hand on the desk. I mean, what desk? I'm in a virtual space. For any of you guys who didn't see me yesterday, I hope you enjoy the. Oh, sorry, that was really loud. I still have a lingering cough from the sickness. When COVID started, I had a lingering cough for like half a year. So I hope this one isn't going to last this long. Yeah. But yeah, I was stuck helping clean for a bit. But now I am here. Yeah, so 5 minutes ago, I guess 10 minutes ago, and she texted me. She said she rolled her ankle, and we always joke about her rolling her ankle. Like at any moment, we always jinx it because she rolls her ankle a lot. So when she told me that, we just it hasn't happened for a while. So when she finally rolled her ankle, I felt so betrayed after everything we've been through and talked about. I texted that very thing to her. I said, I feel so betrayed. I feel like a boundary had been crossed. Notably, the stretch threshold of your ankle that was crossed. And I don't know what to do. Tell her that her ankle isn't a D20. Oh no. She rolled a D1. Cute. That's what it feels like. Sometimes that's what rolling your ankle feels like. It's like rolling a D1 in the moment. Rolling your ankle just is a catastrophic failure of any action that you're trying to do, whether it's a walking or a task or anything. Rolling your ankle is the D1 of life, of slice of life anime. It's like biting your tongue. Have you seen, I saw a recent post on Reddit the other day of someone rolling a D1 on pouring water into a pan, and it was, they had a, or it was a pot. They were pouring water into a pot, probably to boil it, right, for pasta. And then they had like, a pan of boiling oil, not boiling oil, just oil. And they accidentally spilled like a drop, like a tiny bit of it in the oil, and then their pan caught fire, and it was like, oh my gosh, can you not like pour oil, or can you not pour water any like where it was like a D20 roll. That was the caption of it. I just love moments like that. Do you guys have any moments? Any D1 moments? Anytime you've ever spoken to a girl? Just every time. Since I have a lingering cough, I don't know if it's wise of me to be drinking coffee still. I love coffee. It's like a normal part, but I don't have like mucus buildup. Like I don't need to blow my nose. It's really just a lingering cough. So I guess I don't know if I want my coughs to be a little bit more, if I want them to be a little bit more gargly, then I guess I'll drink coffee. But it probably would still help to drink tea. I still have, oh my gosh, I have like a tea diffuser. It's like a pitcher that has a tea diffuser on top. I don't know how it works, but I really want to use it. It was such a thoughtful gift because I was drinking a lot of tea at the time. But now I haven't been drinking tea at all for like an entire year. That's not true. I go to tea places every time, but I don't think boba really counts. It's just like full of a lot of sugar. It's not like home tea. It's not like the tea at home. And the tea at home, I know it's a joke. It's like, we have tea at home, the tea at home. But no, the tea at home is actually awesome. If you make your own, you appreciate it for what it is. Tea is simple. But it is actually good. If we're talking about tea in an ASMR stream with soft music, you'll hear the soft music in a bit. It doesn't get any better than this, chat. Oh, what did you redeem? Oh yeah. Well, little secrets. Little bit of, I don't even really know. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. It's related to lore. I'm trying to get better at doing lore drops. I need to I need to reread the notes of the story of my character because there is one, or of myself. I need to remember. Tantalus, help me remember. Also, hope you guys can hear me just fine. I just kind of guessed the levels. So I hope I'm not, I'm gonna sound like I'm up against your ear, but I hope I don't sound like I'm really up against your ear. Like extremely up against your ear. It's a very simple day today. Plus, I've been wanting to work on Stitches. I've been wanting to work on Stitches as a song for a while. I also, now that I've been talking like this for a little bit, I'm kind of appreciating libraries in silence. This is actually really nice. I know there's like indoor voices, but this is awesome. Whispering is a total vibe, guys. You should just whisper in your daily life. This is just how you should live. Start incorporating an indoor whispering rule in your family units, guys. I recommend. It encourages you to listen, and not just because you can't hear them. I just really feel like it brings out that intention of speaking. You have to be you have to be basically next to each other to hear each other. So I really feel like it encourages that community building to have a whisper only policy in the house. Oh gosh. That's me when my throat forces me to cough and I don't want to cough. All right, let's go ahead and get into the song. I'm really eager to do this. Okay. Let me know if there's ever any static, cuz I'll have to switch the outputs. Oh, hello. So I'm going to pull up a reference. Let's see. Yeah, I do have a reference song, which is nice. It's nice to have a reference, especially if I don't want to worry about chords. It's really nice to make covers because the chords are already defined for you. Although I could reorchestrate it to have a different chord progression, but we'll see about that. Here's what we've got so far, guys. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Do, 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 do. I've got myself a notion. One I know that you'll understand. Sets the world in motion. I actually don't know the words very well to this song. And maybe we'll discover. Actually, why don't I just look up the lyrics? I literally have the internet right at my fingertips. There we go. If we listen to each other's heart, we'll find we're never too far apart. And maybe love is the reason why, for the first time ever, we're seeing it eye to eye. So that's probably whoops. I'll try not to clear my throat so loudly. So it looks like that's gonna repeat. I just need to listen a bit to the reference, and I'm gonna add more strings. I'm gonna try to add some more variation to this. So right here, maybe I'll add some strings, in fact. Yeah, I'll add strings right here. Hold on. Let's do this now. I already have an idea of how it's going to sound. I may add horns as well. We'll see. It's going to be just kind of simple. What's nice is that this library has just a horn ensemble, so I don't really have to like pick and choose, although we'll see. Like, I don't have to balance them out myself. It will probably be good enough. But let's do strings, and let's do... I'm hesitant on string ensembles, but let's just try it. Because if it gets the job done, I'm all for it getting the job done easily. If it doesn't, then I'll go into individual instruments and I'll mix them. But something tells me this will be good enough for what I'm intending. That loud for you guys? Everything is very low volume for this project, so it can be very easy for it to, you know, if I bring this all the way up, I've even turned FL Studio up on the stream, so if I were to do this, yeah, it could get loud very easily. So I'm going to keep things nice and quiet and balanced to the mix. I want to keep everything balanced to the mix so that everything is very equal in its sound, very finely tuned. Do you guys know, if you guys have looked at FL Studio, if you guys have ever looked up FL Studio tutorials, there's this guy, there's a YouTube channel called In The Mix, and he has like this very clear, very interesting accent. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if he's Australian or if he's British. I literally don't know what kind of accent this YouTuber has, but he does FL Studio tutorials, and he sounds exactly like this. His name is In The Mix. It's very fun. He has very concise and very good very good tutorials. I recommend it for anyone who's trying to learn music production, learn mixing, and learn mastering. Okay, that's enough. That's enough sounding like this. That was really fun. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't need to do the accent anymore. I'm just doing it accidentally now. So G is the key that we're in. I may try to add so the problem with the strings though, with this string library that I have, is that the attack is super small, but it's probably fine. Let me oh, that's how you do that. I did not know that. Let's do it higher. See, the thing is, usually for my ensembles, you only want to hear like one or two high strings. Like you don't want the high ones to poke out too much. So I usually try to make them so let's see. Let's add it to 21. And then let's add a little bit more harmonies as well. Let me add the chords here. Just so that I could see them. Here we go. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Let's keep, okay, so, oh, what did I undo? I just undid something. Okay. Just for, you know what, for the sake of balancing, actually, no, this is fine. This is totally fine. Let's have not that much movement. Let's not do that passing note. That was actually, funny enough, that's a perfect example of a passing tone in music theory. So even if this note is not in the chord, it passes down to the next chord, to that G. And plus that 2 resolves to a 1 as well. But since we're just doing background strings, we don't need all that much movement. And yeah, let's go ahead and add harmonies. Why not? I'll probably make the harmonies a little bit quieter, but it will add a little fullness to it. And let's add one more. Why not? Here's what I'll do. Maybe I don't need more because I typically want the lower note to be the root note. Wait, are we in the key of D? And are we really in the key of D? I thought we were in the key of G. Duh. Yeah, I think it seems more G-ish. Yeah. It is more in the key of G. Test. So cool. Hmm. I don't think it needs this much. Let's do... What if we do it to both? Not that one. Not you. Let's bring that down. I feel like the timing's off. Okay, so I have a technique for how to make this sound. That sounds full enough. That sounds not bad. I'm going to use a little technique that I kind of use to, so that the attack is way too soft. So it's like, that attack is super slow. But I don't like any of the other options in here. If I go like to forte piano, might be cool for later. That's cool. I like that. That actually, I might use that maybe. The tremolo is cool because it adds like suspense if I want it to. I don't think I'm gonna take any what is it? Bands for music production. It's not a game. It's not a game. That's what I'll say. Ban any in-game action. Technically, I don't press the play button. And then pizzicato. I don't know how to pronounce this. Pizzicato? Pizza? Is this Italian? Forte? Pizzicato. Oh, it's a pluck. Oh, I love that. Oh, that sounds that's so feel goody. Life is a game. Ban life. You cannot live for the next 30 minutes. You have to stop breathing. Ban breathing. Yeah. So what I like to do is I like to use sustain. So the sustain is like most of the vibe that I want, but my strategy for making it sound a little bit less with to make it sound better with a stronger attack is I like to make a clone of this. And then I will have it play at Sforzando, I think, to have more of that attack. And then I'll balance them out. So there, it sounds like I'm getting the attack there. No seeing. Hey, people make it work. People can still make it work. Now let me EQ it. Now that I have it sounding with the proper attack that I want it to sound like. I could compress it too if I wanted to make it, if I wanted to make that attack a little more uniform. But we'll go with we'll just EQ it. I don't think we'll need to compress it. It's going to be too quiet. Unless it stands out too much, I'll compress it, but I don't think it's going to. Breathing would, as you put it, prevent you from playing the game, but blindness, now that is a handicap people play with. I don't know. Aren't there many famous blind musicians? Although I don't think they can produce, but I mean, when you have like a system, like for instance, maybe a piano, like I think there's at least one famous blind pianist that I've heard of. Like the keys don't move. So I mean, it's totally possible. A computer screen is a little more arbitrary though. Like you don't know exactly where you're clicking. You don't have feedback to tell you like which button is where. Maybe there could be like, I wonder if you could program. I wonder if there's like programs where like you can like tell your mouse to go to a specific coordinate. So like there could be like an FL Studio setup where like I have buttons that will tell me, oh, like if I'm blind, like, oh, okay, this button on the far left is the play button. It will be a macro that tells the mouse to move here. And then maybe, oh, you can't see it, but it's like, maybe it will tell the mouse to move here and then maybe it'll click. I'm sure there's ways. There's ways to make it possible. I think it was Mozart that was deaf. I'm not a history expert. Someone was deaf. I feel like, yeah, it would be harder to be deaf, but he made it work. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it would be easier to be? No, it would be easier to be blind if you're doing music. Like if you're a composer, like you can just imagine, like you can hear like where they are in the symphony. So like you could totally conduct while blind. Absolutely. Like, but while deaf, ooh, I don't. Yeah, that's. How do you even know? Like, how would you know what music is unless you became deaf later on? And how deaf? How deaf are we talking about? Like completely, you can't hear anything. I wonder. I should look it up. I've been like kind of wanting to learn things more. I noticed like some really cool a lot of VTubers, a lot of cool VTubers have like a lot of facts and interesting things to share. And I was like, dang, Junie has moth facts. And then Hao was talking yesterday about what was it? Some company was canceling diarrhea. He was giving like some very interesting facts that we still don't know if he made them up, but he was talking about how the definition of diarrhea was is essentially gatekeeping. Like you had to have a specific set of circumstances in order for it to actually be defined as diarrhea. Like he has like these very interesting facts that I'm just like, what the heck? Like why do I don't want to learn these things from, I mean, I suppose it's fine if I'm learning these things from streams, but I wish I just had like the mindset to go on the internet and just learn of whatever fascinating weird things that there are. No perceiving reality. Nah. You know what I learned today? Okay, guys, I got my haircut today. Not that you could notice, but I learned the chemistry of perms. You know, like when you get a perm. So the chemical, oh my gosh, this okay, maybe you know what? I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing the very thing that I said I wish that I wanted to do. So I learned today that the chemical that's used to do perms, you know, like curl your hair permanently, is the same chemical that's used in cleaning drains. So it's crazy. It's a chemical that is designed to like break down your hair. So like if you have a clog, if your drain is clogged, you would pour this chemical down so that it breaks down like the hair particles, and then essentially your hair melts. And so they that way it gets rid of the clog. They do the same thing. I don't remember what the chemical was called. Lye. I have to Google it. Let me see. What is the perm chemical? Yeah, thigh glit. I don't know how to pronounce it, but they call it thigh, or like they call it thiglysolate or thiglysolate or something like that. But they call it like thigh something in the hair world. Thigh was a very memorable word. Sodium hydroxide. I sure hope not. Oh no. I don't remember, but so like it essentially, they put that stuff in your hair so that it breaks down and it softens your hair, but then you have to wash it out with a neutralizer so that your hair hardens up again. And essentially that's the chemistry of getting a perm. So they soften your hair and then they put it in like curls, and then while it's in that curled state they harden it with a neutralizer, essentially reversing the breaking down of your hair. And it's really cool. And essentially you can undo a perm the same exact way if you use that chemical. You just straighten out your hair while it's soft, and then you neutralize it while it's straight, and that essentially does the opposite. So perms are very, what was it? They're very reversible. And I make it sound easy, but the thing about this chemical is that it's insane. It will literally cause your hair to melt. So if you do not neutralize it, it will continue to break down your hair until like it is thin and non-existent in that area. Not permanently, like, well, I mean temporarily until your hair grows back, but yeah, you will not be your hair will, if you fail to neutralize it, like it is not good for your hair. I have no idea. Twitch has been very late about that, actually. I've seen it in other people's streams too. Twitch was like getting around to it. It's like, I guess he's really live. I guess he's really staying on. I guess I better say something. Okay, let me. That sounds super cool. Okay, I like that. And then let's bring it down. So very subtle. So I think that might be good. I might want to balance those out later, but let's just stick with the idea. Let's see. So, something else I wanted to do. Oh yeah, so I wanted to add reverb. So it's very important that I do. It does sound kind of reverby already. Barely, not really. But I want to try a couple of convolution like presets. Convolver presets. There was one that I particularly liked. I think there was like a cathedral sound that I really liked. I'm gonna try a couple of different reverb environments and see what I like. This is kind of the same as reverb. It is a little bit different from reverb. Convolvers are essentially, I don't know what they call it, convolution technology, or like convolvers try to mimic the way that a room would do reverb. So it's a way to make the reverb a little more realistic or unique. In some cases, I will shape the reverb in a stock plugin. Some reverbs don't need to be super complicated. And we'll see. We'll see what the case will be for this. But let me listen to this. Oop. I kind of like that. This one I know is very wide. I kind of like it just as it is. It doesn't add too many. I like that a lot. We won't add any to the bass piano. That might be also why it sounds pretty good, is because I've separated the piano sounds into channels. And you don't really want to add reverb to like your bass notes, because you don't want anything to sound muddy. It will just add more, it will just be a bassy reverb. And sometimes in a lot of cases, like if I'm going to separate my reverb channel into maybe its own channel, I will usually EQ it to remove that low end, probably. So let's just stick, I might add a little bit here. Let's see. I might add some here. Let's take this plugin. Let's take this convolver. And let's add it to here. That way it sounds a little bit wider. Yeah, I don't hear too many bad frequencies from that. So hearing all the minor tweaks you make literally sounds exactly the same. So here's the thing, Tantalus. I'm using a special set of headphones. In fact, the headphones I'm using, they're created specifically to have a balanced sound. They're essentially to help me identify things like this. You may not hear the changes on like a very bassy headset or a very colorful headset. Or especially if the headset doesn't come with like the full frequency range. Vanity Whispers, rip. Rip ever speaking. You should have done that when I was sick. I would have been more than happy to stop speaking. But I still spoke a lot. I mean, you can kind of hear it a little bit. Like if I were to bring it up, here's the difference. You hear that ring? You can hear the ring when you add the convolver. Without the convolver, with the convolver. So it's adding reverb to it essentially. I can hear that very well, but I also have it turned up on my headset so that I can hear it louder than you guys can hear it. So it's a little... A song like this too, it's especially hard to follow along with those kinds of changes. Oh, you'd still be expected to talk. It'd just be at full volume. I'd just be clipping. Yeah, you're gonna ruin the experience of everyone watching. Just yep, no. You can only scream. I only want to hear you scream, Tantalus. Let me hear. Oh, let me add it to this as well. It fills in the space a little bit. Praising? What did I say? Did I say something bad? Was that awkward? Did I provide a no context quote just now? I could also add it to these strings. Maybe not. Do I need my bass to sound wider? Maybe. For the strings, maybe. I'll add it to this. But again, you may barely hear it. It does add some stereo width to it. The stereo width, I don't even think I really notice a difference. If I'm being honest. So this is, yeah, these are very small tweaks. What I do notice is the reverb. But I know that this reverb does very good at making things sound wider and bigger. So adding reverb in the grand scheme of it, like once I add a whole bunch of parts, it will make a difference. If I were to remove reverb from the entire song, you'll notice a dramatic change. Adding reverb to like one thing at a time, like you'll hear the reverb on it, but you won't really... Sometimes you don't notice the reverb in the grand scheme of the song if you're just applying it to one thing. And then you listen after that one thing has changed. It's kind of like, I don't know, what would be an analogy for it? It's like if you have like a haystack and you like remove one grain, at a time, you're never going to notice a change. But if you like, move half of the stack, like, oh, like if you remove all of that reverb or like half of the reverb of a song, like then you're going to notice that the stack is like not the same. I don't know. Something like that. I'm working on my analogies. Let me adjust this. And then let's duplicate. And let's add a new string. Let's add some new strings. So let's get these chords. And let's keep the strings in. Strings are in, guys. Strings are so in. We love strings. We love string cheese, string beans, string. It's almost as essential of an item as stick. Stick is good. What is an axe but blade on stick? A stick is the building blocks of all things, as is string. So we want to increase string and reduce bean. Okay, let me let me do this. Let's do a new melody. Let's just do a new. Ooh, I could do that the second time. Maybe. What do I want to do? Do I want to just do a pedal tone or whatever they call it? I forget what they call it. It's just where you play the root note while everything else plays over it. I mean, it just sounds good. Oh, I like that. That fit in the chord? No, it doesn't, but it kind of sounds good. I like that. Let's see. Got myself a notion, and one I know that you'll understand. Okay, D works here. Yeah, let's try this. So there's more movement. Okay, so there's more movement in the second half, which is nice. I kind of like that. So the reason why D works here. Let's see. C. Never mind. I don't know why D works so well there. Sounds pretty good though. Interesting. I just extend that since it's in both chords. Nice, I like that. By itself. Because I am grumpy. I have so many reasons to be grumpy. I think sometimes I scowl when I I don't know when I do music. Hello Blossom, welcome. I'm doing a sort of ASMR stream because the song that I'm working on is super soft and fun. Listen. She's just grumpy that I wasn't in her stream because I was streaming myself, selfishly, when I should be supporting my mother. Maybe I'll even bring the piccolo in a little bit early as well. Yeah, I'll keep the piccolo in, maybe. Okay, I'm actually going to compress the strings, so I'm going to turn this down for you guys. I don't want it to swell as much. So the way that you do that is, or the way I know how to do it, is compressing it. Okay, I want it to kind of sit around that 27 mark. So above that threshold, if it goes above 27, about 27 there, I'm going to reduce it by a factor of 2. So now when we listen to it, it doesn't peak as much like before. So it got to about 18 there. But with the compressor, it's essentially taking anything that's above a threshold and it's just bringing it down by a factor of 2. And then if I want it to be a little more aggressive, I can bring that up. In fact, I might do that. So now it doesn't sound like it swells as much, so I can keep it in the background. So now when it comes in, it's a little less noticeable, which is really nice. And then while we're at it, I'm going to adjust the volume of this. I'm going to automate it. So, because I don't want to adjust the volume before compression, so I'm gonna automate it here. It doesn't need to be as loud once we get to the at a point here and here. We'll bring this down. Let's keep it at this volume. There we go. So that's how you add strings to your music. It was kind of fake cleaning. Oh, Oh, you're talking about Blossom's fake cleaning. Mine was kind of fake too, if I'm being honest. I only pressed a button. I was forced to just stand and press a button for other people to clean. It was awesome. Let's add that convolver as well to the high strings. Just add that reverb. Normally you don't want to add the same reverb to everything, but this is so soft and in the background that and there's so little movement that it all just really blends. I don't think I need to be too methodical about the reverb unless it becomes too loud. That's my only worry, is if the reverb starts to overpower. Sometimes I do want to leave space intentionally and make things sound silent, but also I do also at the same time I want reverb to make things sound wider. And I'll keep continuing to add reverb until there's a threshold that I feel like it doesn't sound good. You know, Tantalus, that's understandable. It's so easy to ignore you. If I want, let me even... yeah, that's what I want to do. So strings are very bright in general. So, in fact, actually, yeah, let's do that. Strings are very... in real life, when you hear strings, you're going to hear a lot of this frequency right here. If you're going to listen to strings live, they're very warm in this plugin, so I have to bring this up. And that way they kind of stand out a little more. They stand out, but they don't overpower. He's mastered the art of moving so slow that he's become invisible to the naked eye. I'm just blind, Tantalus. Thank you, Pecco. Hey, I feel like it's been a while since you've been in the chat. Welcome back. Yeah, so it's because of the vibe of the song that I decided I'd do a quiet stream today. I'm not even sick. My voice is very good today. You do spawn. You do have like a 13% spawn rate in my chat. Increased percentage when Riff is streaming. Hopefully, probably not. Should I keep the strings? I should probably do the strings again. I might as well leave them in. They're basically pads at this point. Like, I feel like removing them is going to change the energy. Yeah, they're pads now. It's just part of the song. I'm going to keep on continuing using them. I was going to use them anyway. But for the second chorus, oh, I'm gonna add like some string stuff that wasn't in here. There could definitely be some space filled and some maybe some runs, some string runs somewhere in the chorus here. I'm building it up to basically be able to add the strings to the chorus. So why don't we create another string pattern? And we'll put it here and we'll have it match the chords for this section. And we'll go with the same vibe too. Maybe we'll build a little bit as well. Let's grab all of this. Just bring it over so that I can just use them as chord references. The compressor here works really well. Limiter is... I know Limiter has a compressor to it. I try to rely mostly on my hearing than on the visual part. I know I can do it too with the limiter. The compressor also has a lot of presets that I like. It has a vintage, has different types, although I haven't explored the different types yet. I do use a limiter for basically sidechain, and that's about it. What does the limiter do in terms of compression? So it also has the release and attack. It does not have I don't think this compressor has a sustain. Yeah, it doesn't have a sustain. It does have a noise gate. It does have the threshold and ratio. So yeah, I guess the knee does make it a little more versatile. Gain, of course. And then saturation, I don't even know what that is. Yeah, Maximus is good. I use Maximus if I want something very precise, like perhaps like de-essing vocals. But I tend to find that I try to use the simplest tool as I possibly can to get the job done, because sometimes there are just very simple things. Like sometimes you just need a compressor for the sake of compression. Sometimes you don't need a special technique. And it will save CPU down the line as well. Sometimes it's better not to overthink. I know like the limiter does have like all these extra features like a saturation. It does have like the noise gate if you wanted to add a noise gate. But sometimes it's like you may not want to get too crazy about the features. Sometimes you only need a compressor. Okay, let's see what I need to change here. So let's get rid of this. Pecco, wait, you produce? I don't feel like I don't know too much about you. I've been learning about everyone, but I think, do I see you ever in like in the Discord channels? Do you make music, Pecco? Do you have like a different Discord name that I don't know about? Okay, let me... So G is always gonna work here, and I don't know if I want to do... Let's see. Oh, I like that. Wait. Let's keep that. Let's keep that there. Keep that there. Since that's the note I ended on, oh, that transitions very well. That F. Or no, I don't have an F, but duh. D to F is like way less dramatic than up to G, so I'm gonna keep that F right here. I love that. Da, da. Oh, that's good. Wait. Da, da, da. Just very simple. We'll replay that note and then. Simple. And then we can build it very simple. Da, da, da. Drop it here. We'll keep that. And then let me double check that I even know. Let's see. That I even know how this song goes. So okay, it will go back into the chorus, so I know I could repeat the chorus stuff. We can maybe even add some some horn movement. That's sorry. I'm probably clipping, guys. Sorry. I'm really hyped. I just had an idea in my head. I have to follow it. I just like turned a monkey all of a sudden. Or gnome. You just got gnomed. Let's go. Monkey brain. Sometimes it happens to the best of us. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let me add like a very movement-y. I'm gonna make this the horns. So horns. I don't really have a low brass or normal brass. Maybe I will. I don't know. Let's just start with. So I have a very lazy mindset when it comes to making music. So what I'm gonna try to do again. What I tried to do for the strings, which seem to have worked, is I'm just going to try to add a horn ensemble. So if I add contact, if I don't like the horn ensemble stock, then I will pick and choose horns individually and mix them to make my own section. But I want to see if like the basic section will essentially give me what I'm thinking. You know, one thing that's really nice that I feel like I've been getting better at with music production is keeping the idea in my head that I want. Sometimes I'll hear things, you know, when I used to produce, I'll hear like the stock instruments, or I'll hear different instruments and different versions of the things that I'm trying to achieve, and sometimes it will make me feel. It will change my perspective of what I'm trying to do, or I can't quite hear again like what I was going for. But these days, like I can think of an idea in my head and I can keep it until I make it, which is really nice. I don't lose that that impartiality. If your eyes don't shoot open at 3 a.m. with an idea that forces you to set. I've done that at like 1 a.m. before, or like midnight or 1 a.m. I don't know. No, it's so true. It is so true. if it's good enough, like I've sometimes if I want to do it later, I'll voice memo it. I have to voice memo it. I'll usually get the same vibe later of what that idea was if I can listen to the voice memo. I might have straight up gone I might have gone straight to my DAW one time because an idea was so good. I got up, sat up, thought about my life and what I'm about to do, and then I turned on my PC and I made it. I made it. It had to have been, I think, for one of my recently created creative projects. Probably not for something like, I wouldn't do that for my Celestial mashup because those ideas are technically not fully mine. It's one thing to make like a cover where like the song already exists, the chords already exist, and there's less ideas that I have to do because the whole goal for that is just to remake the song as faithfully as possible. It's less creative, but it is somewhat creative in that you have to experiment with different sounds to try to get it to match what they did. But it's not really the idea kind of creative. Might have been during when I made the Living Colors. Might have been when I made the Living Colors project. You know, I'm gonna set a due date after the 22nd of January. So like once it's the 22nd, that's when I'll be finished with this project and I can be more focused on the Celestial project. I want to say mid-February is what I'm projecting. I'm projecting, guys. That's my goal. I've kind of learned a little bit of vocal things in the meantime, so it's nice that I didn't rush Celestial. I think it might be a blessing in disguise that I didn't finish it over the break. I know, I really did. It really did, Saren. He deserves better. Eddie. You guys are you're on a nickname basis, huh? I find it really funny. Like a lot of he's one of those artists where you just refer to his full name, you know, like Ed Sheeran. They know who you're talking about, but then you say, "Oh yeah, like I want to make this sound like Ed," and people are like, "What are you talking about?" Like Ed. What do you mean? Like me and Ed, we go way back. Edward. It's just his full name. Eduardo Sharonator. Oh gosh. I should look up interviews with him. I'm starting to get curious. The more and more I work on this project, I get more and more curious about how he became a vocalist and what he did to practice and get there. I think I'm starting to become like more of an Ed Sheeran fan than I used to take myself to be. But you listen to his songs and you're like, they're like flawless, every single one of them. I don't know. He's a great lyricist and vocalist. And I don't know if he produces his own music. That'd be something I'd have to search up. But I mean, he plays guitar. I mean, he knows enough. I feel like at one point, if you're going to be an artist, you would have had to learn to produce at some point. And then once you get big enough, you probably start focusing on your own ideas. And then if you're pushing out music that fast, you must be collaborating with other people to produce for you. Do you genuinely think Eddie is reserved for exclusively talking about Van Halen? Okay, wait, who's Van Halen again? I know that's like a big name. I recognize the name. He is a big artist, but I forget what he made. I know Eddie. I know who he is. I mean, what was his famous song? I'm Googling this. He's got, what does he make? Panama, Ain't Talking About Love. I've heard of those. I'm gonna be honest though. I don't know if I've heard them actually. I've probably heard them in passing. Panama's like the first song that comes up. Is he a guitarist? You really got me. Is that him? Old Spice lotion with vitamin B3. Whatever the heck. He pioneered tapping on the guitar. Bro, I don't play guitar. What do you want me? What do you want from me? Yeah, you did. Okay. You really got me. You really got me. No way. Is he really? No way. Is he? Wait. Do you think he's in the? Do you think he's in the music video? There's no way. Not Eddie. Not like Ed Sheeran. You mean like just some guy named Eddie? Or are you actually meaning like Ed Sheeran? Ed Sheeran's not that old. No, wait. He's not that old. I'm dumb. It's not Ed Sheeran. He did the solo for Michael Jackson's beat. Oh, I see. Okay. Eddie. Oh, his first name is Eddie? Oh, you guys are. Oh, back to the first name basis. Oh, I get you. Oh, oh no. You and Eddie goes way back. That's so cool. But it's cool that you find out like a lot of famous songs are not just like the singer behind it. It's also like the guitarist or something. Like there was or sometimes the band too. I live in LA, right? So occasionally, if I'm going to church service, sometimes they contract musicians just because like if we don't have a volunteer, sometimes we'll have to contract a musician to fill in. And like if you actually spend time, like if you actually meet some of these like musicians, since it's LA, it's such a small world. You could be like, yeah, oh, I played in one of the drummers one time told me he played in a concert with like a famous performer. I don't quite remember who it was. I think it was like someone played with Charlie Puth once, and you find those things out and it's like crazy because you're like, wow, like it is a small world. It is an absolutely small world of musicians in Los Angeles. You'll find out that people have played in all sorts of gigs with, and you never hear their names. You never know their names. You only know the people that they played with. So that's really interesting. Van Halen is so interesting because it's one of the few times where the frontman wasn't the singer. Wait. The frontman. Oh, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, no, that's cool. I thought maybe that being in music production would mean I wouldn't have to perform. But I'm realizing very quickly now that as I'm doing this Ed Sheeran project, I have to. Performance is super important, even when you're recording. I mean, I may have infinite tries, but it's still a performance. I realize this, and now I don't think I can just simply. Like, I feel like I'm actually going to have to practice vocals now. I mean, I have been just from doing this project. But and honestly, it's been great practice to do it. But I realized like, wow, I actually need to be intentional about what I'm singing. You can't just be a decent singer and then like expect to sing like Ed Sheeran when like you have infinite tries. No, it doesn't work like that. You still have to like understand how he sings and the choices that he makes and then incorporate it. And sometimes it's honestly really hard to match that technique. If I'm being honest, like anyone who can perform in a song can perform on stage. Like it's still, I mean, production, you still have that liberty though of like, you get to produce the song for as long as you want. You're not playing it live, but I don't know. There's still an element of you need to know how to perform if you're going to vocally record yourself or record yourself in any regard, not just vocals. Even sax. If I were to do saxophone songs, I'd still need to make sure my performance for those is decent. What's the song? Wait, that you haven't heard in years? They even changed the singers at one point. Oh. They changed the singers at one point. We don't really know. We just because Van Halen was the dude. He's the front man. That's who you paid attention to. I'm about to say something that might make Riff hunt me down. I don't care for Ed. I can't believe this. I can't. I will never play Destiny with you ever again, Tantalus. I can't believe this. Even though you're one of the best teammates I've ever had playing this game, that's how much. That's how offended I am. Even though you're good at the game, I never want to play with you. Oh no, that's saying something. That's like saying, man, I would rather touch grass than play Destiny with you. Only the most radical of anger. The new song is Hero Without a Name. I actually don't know what Ed released recently. I don't follow him all too much. Again, I'm somewhat of a fan. Like I'm not very good at staying up to date on these artists. I just care about what I like, I suppose, and I like Celestial. So I've had to pay attention to Ed particularly more lately. It's not that I'm like a gushing fan for Ed. I just really appreciate him as an artist. Oh, Saren, thank you. Oh my gosh. That's so wholesome. One of the best teammates. Damn, that's high. Dude, we two-manned Prophecy. I mean, we weren't even like the highest of levels. Like we still had to do it normal, but that was still tough. Like it wasn't a walk in the park for us, but we still two-manned it. Like that was I can't say that for every teammate that it's possible to do that. We beat the boss on the first try. I mean, multiple phases, sure. Like we get the, but still, it was the first try. It was kicking your butts too. Oh, that song isn't Ed, it's a Japanese song. The one that you haven't heard of in a long time. I hate to break it to you, Tantalus, but not all songs are Ed Sheeran. Any Way You Want It by Ed Sheeran. My Way by Ed Sheeran. Although you could make it possible now with AI. Guys, I should make an Ed Sheeran. Hold on. Oh my gosh. That'd be so cool. Now I'm really curious. I'm certain there's an AI model for Ed. And then I should do like a karaoke. That sounds messed up. But it also, I'm very curious as to how it will sound. Do you think if you only train an AI on like Ed singing, that the AI will only know how to speak on pitch? Do you think your performance would be better if you trained it on like Ed Sheeran's voice and then you sang an Ed Sheeran song, and do you think it would make you more on pitch? That's actually really interesting. Now I'm really curious about that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna actually do that on a stream one day. I'm gonna write this idea down. Either it's gonna be really weird or it's gonna be uncanny and it's gonna sound exactly like Ed. And the thing is like my voice isn't too different from Ed's. In some of the responses and feedback that I've gotten from my vocal performances, particularly from Papa Yoshi, he said he didn't know it was me singing. He thought it was Ed. So that helps the AI to translate the voice. So I'm really curious like how the AI model would go Ed's way. In the beginning, there was Ed. It's so funny. Like his first name is so average, and he also just looks average. I hear he gets a lot of hate for not looking attractive, and I think that's dumb. He looks decent. He looks fine. He looks like a normal person, which is crazy because his abilities just make him stand out. But at the same time, he just looks, and he's just so named like such a normal person. It's just such an encouragement that like anyone could be a performer. Ty, thank you so much for the resub. Yeah, it's just, I mean, Ed is like, great encouragement to, and anyone can be a performer. I try to think of those people. I should find some more V singers to follow. Some small singers. People who like music. I know Yes does music production. I want to find like some more music VTubers. Hello, Tyrell. Welcome. Okay, I still have the idea in my head. That's funny. I was just gushing and screaming earlier about having an amazing what was it? Horn idea, and I still have it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna do it. It's still in my head. That's awesome. I didn't forget it. Let's go. Yes, just messaged me yesterday. He's finishing up a new model. Oh, that's super cool. Yes, pushes out music at a very impressive pace. Makes me sometimes wish like I worked part-time, but also working part-time means less money, and less money means that I can't invest in the channel as easily. Me working a full-time job means that you guys get 12 emotes released all at once. That's what that means. As soon as my artist gets back to me. But it also means I can only push out music like every 3 months. And now it's becoming more than 3 months because of my sickness. It's okay. I wasn't anticipating getting sick. I probably could have, but eh. Would Rift crash? I would probably decease. I would I would probably do one and then the other. I may only allow I should really disable them during music streams. I will only allow the British accent because I don't have to think too hard. Normally when I'm working on like a creative project or something that kind of requires my brain more than Destiny would require my brain, then I would not do the accents. But at least a British accent I can somewhat do without thinking. And Brooklyn accent is getting there. It's getting better. But I still have to like think really hard. When I do the redeems, I want to do them faithfully. I don't want to do them half-assed. Just conscript NG to draw my emos. Oh my gosh, they would never be done. They would never be done. They would be actually, that'd be amazing. I could have her do like just draw the simplest emotes as you can. We'll like meep morph them. We'll use only your left hand. I'll just use Enchi for content. That's messed up. That's messed up. I'm sure if I needed her help here and there, she'd be willing to. But I don't want to make her more busy than she is. She has school. School sucks. Oh my gosh, some of the assignments I have to like watch her do, they're so dumb. She has to like write essays every now and then, and like one of her topics was like so dumb. It was like what do you want to, one of the questions for the prompts was like, what do you want to get out of this class? And it's like, What do you mean? I was forced to take this class. I don't want to get anything out of it. I'm just taking it for the grade. It's like that question in interviews. It's like, why do you want to work? Why do you want to work here? It's like, because it sounds like it sucks less than the next place, because I want to make money. I want to get credits. It's like, that's what I want to get out of it. What do you mean? Like, I'm not here because I'm trying to get any, I mean, if you have a healthy mindset, some classes you will. Some classes, like if it is relevant to what you're studying, sure, you could be like, hey, I do want to learn more about operating systems so that I don't struggle at work. That's fine. But it's also like, I'm not projecting. My operating systems class got canceled actually. Funny enough. So that is a real life problem that I have. But but no, sometimes it's like history classes. Like what do you want to get out of this? Like, I don't know. Like I'm a theater major. I don't know. I'm a graphic design major. It's like I don't what do you want me to get out of this class? Is the question. Violently vibrating model like Skyrim physics shaking title glitch mod remix. Yo, okay, wait, put that in the suggestions. Straight up, put that in the suggestions Discord channel. I wanna do more redeems related to like movement of my model, and also just yeah, and like making my model do stuff. Like you could throw stuff at me. I'm gonna ask Stella to help me set that up at some point. Redeems that you guys aren't afraid to redeem, because I know there are like some redeems that are very easy. Like I totally understand the etiquette of like I don't want to derail or disrupt like what's being talked about. Sometimes I feel that way with Blossom, and it's like, oh man, I have all these credits but I don't want to spend it on certain things. I want like smaller redeems that are like more, people can be more courageous to redeem stuff that are funny or noises or just things that are easier, more accessible than like, I don't know, entire 10-minute I don't know, like accent sessions. I don't know. So that's a good suggestion. Just vibrating. You can do so much. This is, because I'm powered through Unity. Like you can essentially program anything that like anything that you can program in Unity. You can do it. I could probably even like, you could program some weird stuff. You could program some very interesting. I've seen it where like people can have the eyes dilate. They can program their like Vroids so that like depending on the facial expression, like their pupils dilate, and it's super cool. I want to learn to do that. That'd be so immersive. I've been really in the mindset of improving my model lately. And I'm really happy with the designs right now. But I'm always looking to improve it. Anyways, horns. Do horn stuff. So let's do brass. Let's just do, there's a trumpet ensemble, trombone ensemble, and okay, let's just do the whole brass ensemble. I'm gonna just try this. If it meets my criteria, then if it's good enough, then I'll use it. If not, I have a feeling it's not, but we'll see. Piano roll. Go. I am so sorry. Let me add the chords to this. Sarah, and I know you were talking earlier about there is a feature now that I can add like scales, but I'm still I'm still just I'm still just copying patterns. I haven't changed. I'm the same. I am. Well, I do remember that shortcut at least. I haven't improved. I'm not good. I'm no musician at all. I'm just a fake. A phony. This is my anime arc. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's make it quieter. $22. The attack is decent too. It's not too stupid like the strings one is. The string attack is so slow that I literally had to add all these effects. I had to compress it literally to help it. Because the preset's really bad. Stuck into family at... Oh, if you could help set up a routine that lets me throw a Terminator head at our AI friends, that would be great. You could definitely throw things at me. I don't know if I can control what things they are. But I'll have to see. You might. I don't know. It might be tweakable. Did I route that? I did, didn't I? 22. Oh, I like that. You know, I wasn't sure. C sounds really good here. I'll do C. Yeah, C sounds pretty good. Let's do the C one. I should do like a single brain cell stream, single brain cell music production. Hey, the C sounds good. What does the B sound like? Yeah, the C still sounds good. You see, when the C goes down to the B, it goes down, goes a half step to the B. So, in music theory, we call this a C going down a half step to a B. Okay, I wanted more movement here. Ta-da. Hey. Oh, I won't have anything play here. So here's where it's starting to sound a little more robotic, because brass like to play a lot of wrong notes and not come in at the same time. So it sounds too perfect. It's when it sounds good, but it sounds too good to be real. You ever feel that? Do you ever get that? Like any guitar plugin, honestly. There's a little smug. There was a little smug freeze there. This model looks so much more smug ever since I changed it. I'm also glad it doesn't look as young now. I think I accidentally, when I go back to my old model, it looks weird now. Now this looks normal to me now. I'm finally at the point where I'm super used to this. I'm glad I switched back to my old glasses. They look really good. I can't believe I didn't like them before. Like their design is super good. I tried to take just like a free 3D asset, but like the 3D asset is like a real pair of glasses for like, you know, proportioned for a real human head. These are actually like designed for like an anime face, so I ended up liking, I experimented putting them on and I ended up liking them way better than I used to. Stella was very intentional about the design of Riff, and I feel like these glasses were kind of a good example of it, because you can adjust the shape and the size and everything. And I threw that away. I threw away her ideas. I sullied her great work. So I brought the glasses back. They look really good. So this sounds real enough because it's just pads. But then once I start adding movement, to it, it does start to sound a little fake. I need to figure out what is a good... Because in truth, you can't, like, this is like a single note for the entire section. So the entire section is playing this note. It doesn't sound like a tuba is playing a low C. You know, it doesn't sound like a trombone is playing a low C. It doesn't sound like a horn is playing a middle C. Like, it just sounds like everyone's playing high C. Everyone is drinking high C. They're all drinking the funny juice when you play this note. And it just doesn't sound quite like a real horn section. A dancing model redeem. Oh gosh. That I've seen V-Roy dancing before. It is not the best. It is oh no. It's super uncanny. It's like people program these dances, but I don't think they're programmed based on motion capture, so they're just like really janky. And then they don't do the fingers because like motion cap is not that precise, you know, so it's like, oh, you think there's a good one? Oh, if there is a good one, then you should send it to me. Maybe it doesn't need the movement. Let me see. I'm also thinking of having a Hal impression. Guys. Okay, I don't think I like the movement here. What do you guys think? I'm not too sure. Guys, do I sound British? Do I sound British to you guys? I should just do impressions of everyone. Like I think I should just have impressions of everyone in the chat or everyone that I know. I'm not too good at Hal's, but I'm trying to understand the way that he speaks. And I find it very interesting. sent a gif of one of my other streamers. Let me take a look. Okay, maybe if I make the horns not as loud, then they won't sound as robotic. They're just meant to be pads anyways. So sometimes it's totally fine to have it sound not perfect if it's in the background, because you're not going to notice it. You're really not. Let me check this. That's not bad. At least like the problem with like the problem straight up with like the other VTuber dances I've seen is that their clothes literally do not move like this. Like her clothes have bones, you know, like, so it actually moves in a kind of natural way. But then you see like VTubers dance and it's like their clothes, they kind of just stay put. And then that's one of the things that makes it seem weird. My collar just follows my neck. Like, imagine if I try to do like a 90-degree turn, like, you know, in dancing. That's just gonna look jank. Oh, just got gnomed. What? Okay, should I have wings? Should I have a cape? Should I update my model's outfit which I'm thinking of pretty soon? What should I get? Because honestly, I kind of want something that's a little more casual than my freaking this. If it's like ever 80 degrees in my room, like I want to be able to take this jacket off. And so I'm thinking of having like some kind of I don't know, like some kind of shirt or some kind of other outfit to do. No, it doesn't. But also it's just one like type of dance. Like I'm talking about VTuber dances that are like entire, like, I guess entire performances. This is like a little, it's like a GIF. It's like there's only like really one dance, but it's just repeated, you know? I mean, like entire performances. But something a little casual like that. Like, I don't know. It could just be like a little, like, you know, like a little emote, you know, kind of like I see where you're going. Like, it's like emote length dance. I'm talking about like, not that. Like, I don't know. It's true. Actually, that's a good idea. I might look into that. I'm going to look into that, low-key. High-key, because I said it out loud. Okay, let me listen to the horns here. I almost hit, it's almost too, like, it's still too robotic. I still hear it, like, I don't know. No, I listened to it again, and now I hate it less. This is the state of my brain when I'm listening. I noticed it less. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. No, it wasn't movement. What it was a swell. My idea was a swell. Okay. No, I got it now. So it wasn't movement. It was a dynamic change. So I wasn't gonna you can hear movement, but you can also hear when dynamics change. So that's what I wanted to do. Rickroll. Yeah, I could definitely do that. I'm sure there might be some free like animations out there. That'd be absolutely heinous. Like you'd see me like if I did a if I did an emote, like I'd definitely start clipping off of the hold on. I think there's like a yeah, I definitely would be like falling out of like the frame for sure. I'd probably like there's one above me too, so that like if I were to I can't raise my hands, but if I were I do have like I could clip outside. I only exist in this little box. If I leave it, I die. I will literally die. So here's where I actually want the swell. So I'm actually going to control the volume here. I'm going to automate it. And I'm okay with just one note. I don't think I honestly need like multiple notes. It's fine. Yeah, let's swell that note. We'll change the note so that there's a little bit of movement. The E is gonna catch, you know, your ear by surprise, and then I'm gonna swell it. I'm gonna with volume control. That way, it sounds a little bit more interesting. Prisma Red Moth Girl has it set up so the macro pulls her character to mid screen. Oh, that's good. No, that makes sense. I should probably set something up. I don't have too much movement stuff. I hear though, there's some software out nowadays. In fact, I hear there's a way to actually do hand controls. Wait, I think there's literally, I think VC Face now actually has a built-in like just webcam system where you can do hand control. Wait, hold on. Let me look at that. Wait, hold on. Scuff, I'm actually kind of interested in the I should probably look at this off stream, but now you've made me really curious because if I go to the oh, I can't. You know, I don't want to do this. If I go to the settings, you guys might see my IP address. So we're gonna just leave that. Yeah, that is for offline. Let's not dox myself. Giving out your external IP is essentially doxing yourself. I don't know how accurately you're doxing yourself, but you're doxing your computer's location, which is just as bad if I'm being honest. There's so many moth people. We should have Junie and Myth and Prisma all have a collab, a moth collab. I would watch it. Yeah, but I still want to. I love when like Stella and like other people actually they use their hands in the stream, and I find it very fun and interesting and a lot more interactive and yeah. It seems like a small thing, and it seems like, you know, maybe from my perspective, it seems like something that doesn't need to be a thing, but it low key, it's like it's a subconscious thing, and it helps viewers connect more, the more human I can be, and that's why also VTubers in 2D is so great because you can still have that emotional connection with like a 2D character. They don't need to do all the emotes, you know, they don't have to. They can do. But then as soon as you start getting like to 3D and you know, there is like Uncanny Valley, although I don't think this gets close to Uncanny Valley, but you do have to, you know, keep, I don't know, the character aesthetic and the emoting and all of that. Yeah, Junie's a moth. Junie's a moth. And I met another moth VTuber the other day, like 2 days ago, named Myth, and she's really cool. The moth VTubers are so chill. Moth VTubers just be vibing. They just be chilling. Moth VTubers just straight blissin'. I have one sip of coffee left. I will make it my favorite sip. Okay, let's do. Okay, let's. How would we swell this? Maybe like this. Earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so you can hear it, and I don't have to I don't have to listen to the janky movement of it. It's just, I collect moth girl VTubers. No way. Is that like your is that like, I don't know. Is it, what would they? I better find the correct word here. Is that just like, wouldn't say like interest? Is that like your aesthetic that you like? Is that even such a thing? It's like, I know we have Oshis, but it's like, oh, it's like, is anyone like, oh, I only like dragon VTubers? Like, I don't know. That could be a thing. Juniper, no, I think it's Juniper Wood. Juni, Junipur Wood, Wood, I think. Yes. Junie Perwood. Do a shout out. She's not even here, but why not? Oh, though I should probably not also talk too much about other VTubers. I realize that is an etiquette thing. That should be spelled correctly. I don't know if it's case sensitive. Probably is case sensitive. But it's essentially that. I know I'm the streamer, but like I don't know. It's I can kind of understand the sentiment. I can kind of understand. Look, I'm totally cool with like talking about other streamers, I guess. I don't know. I'm cool with building them up and talking about people in a good light. I don't want to talk trash or anything behind people's back. And you know what I learned in psychology is that when you talk to people and you're describing other people, you're describing the characteristics of other people, it's likely that your audience is going to perceive those characteristics. It's likely that they're going to perceive those things about you, not the person that you're talking about. This is my one interesting thing I learned in my psychology class. So if you are lifting people up as you talk about them, the people you're talking to will more likely see those characteristics in you. I have 5 Moth Girl streamers now. You're welcome, I guess. Yeah, she's really cool. Check her out. She does art streams too. I just ate a milk dud, and that thing's gonna be in my mouth for like the next 5 minutes. Ah, so chewy. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, I want this to be heard a little more. Let's do that. Nah, let's do a single. Also, let's do let me add 2. Let's add 2 because I do want it to sound kind of not dissonant. I want it to sound like a chorus. And playing one note at a time doesn't make it sound quite like a chorus. So I want those harmonics to kind of clash with each other a little bit. So we'll play some power chords. We'll do a horn section power chords. We'll do the 1 and the 5th. Maybe. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. I don't know. Let's do all of them. You know what? Let's do all of them. I'm convinced now. I don't know. Hold on. Let's do all the notes. That's gonna make it sound pretty full, but let's just see. Let's just see how it goes. Okay, here's the thing I don't like about this is that the actual there isn't all that much control over the note volumes. That's something I don't like about this. Did I just create a note on accident? Nope. That's one thing I don't like about the choruses, but I mean, they know exactly what you're using these for. You're basically only using these as pads if you're ever going to use them, so you never really need to control the volume all that much. Let me make them louder. I only really care about the top notes, but these are going to add color. These ones down here, and also going to make it sound like a chorus. It's a little more heroic. They stand out a little bit more. I haven't even EQ'd them yet, and they already sound pretty decent. Okay, those are swelling up too much now. This. Do I want to do the same thing here as I did? So I had it at the very beginning, I gave it space. Which makes sense here. I'm wondering if I really want to do the same thing here. All right, let's listen to everything we've done in context. So at the start of the stream, it was just kind of a basic, we didn't add strings, we didn't have horns. Let's see how it sounds now. So we have the chorus here. And then after this, we get into the new stuff. What? Sevenths? Those last chords leading up to the bar 30. Oh, let's see. Over here. Okay, 37. Sevenths. Oh, here. Ooh. You're saying like. Like that? Oh. Oh, yeah, because it's a C chord. So it's like. Oh, yeah. Is that it? I think that's the seventh, right? If we're talking about G. Wait, G. Well, the chord is C, so the seventh would be B. Got it. Got it. Yeah. I know music theory or something. Let me also adjust that on the piano. Just so that it's more pronounced. Wait. Something like that, maybe. Gotta keep it wide. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, wait, let's add... Or what oh. I did something. Because I don't want to make the lowest note a B, but then I also don't want to make... Because that's going to sound weirder. That's not an octave. That's a whole octave. Holy crud. Yeah, but even if I make it high, it'll sound... Oh, that's not too bad, actually. Yeah, that's not bad. You hear it a bit. I don't know if I want it to be heard in the melody. This is kind of melody, kind of somewhat melody. Maybe it's nice that it's in the pads only. Let me see. Yeah. Let's just keep it in the strings. Sure, no, that makes sense. I kind of get that. Sometimes it seems like there's not enough variation or dissonance or something to kind of vary it just a little bit. Horns sound good there. And then we go back into the chorus. So let's just take this, all this, and bloop, bloopity, skibbity, doop. And let's not take this. Oh, what did I do? Oh, let's not take this. Oh gosh, what did I do? No, I want not this. What the heck? I don't know. What the heck? I want this. Whatever. I'll just take the whole thing. Wait, that was two of them? Were there really... Hold on. God dang it. Did I duplicate these? Ah! Hold on. There we go. That's correct. Oh, because there's a pickup. So that's... I mean, I could have just... Does it make you feel better? Does that make you feel better? Santa? I almost called you Santa for no reason. When I deal with pickups, I have the pickup resolve on bar 5 for organization. A jump scare. Oh yes, yeah. Like either a Discord call or like yes, no, that's good. I wanna do a lot more audio redeems as well. Basically every song I ever make has a pickup. That's so funny actually that you mentioned that, Saren. I remember looking up tutorials online for like making music, and actually funny thing, I don't know why this is, but maybe you do. Maybe I can guess, but the person said that if you're new to songwriting, if you're new to producing or new to making songs, avoid melodies that have pickups. He's like, 1, 2, 2, 2, and a 3 and 4, 1, 1, and I don't know, like, like, I don't know, it's something about it makes it a little bit hard creatively to I don't know, to produce with, or I'm not sure why that ever was like it. I feel like it never hindered me, but that's just something that one YouTuber mentioned one day, and I was like, interesting. I wonder. I could kind of see how that could make it maybe a little messy, like, and really hard to, like. There is that one song that I actually posted in the Discord recently called "Relate," and they have a huge pickup. It's like, it's like, you don't know what it's like to be me. 2, 3, 4, 1. You don't know what it's like to be you, or something like that. 1. But if we're all the same, one in different kinds of ways. 1. Can you relate? It's like, but the way it gets into that chorus is kind of tricky. It's kind of like, it's kind of interesting. Because you have to compose the melody to loop or resolve on the 1, but the pickup technically starts before 1, so you can kind of lose the structure of the melody. Interesting. Yes. No, that makes sense. You're writing a melody that's basically 5 measures instead of 4. Yeah. I don't know. I guess since I was in band a lot growing up, I got used to pickups and I guess the structures of them. It's not something you're really taught unless you're like in music or you're like in. Then again, I feel like if anyone's producing, someone had to have been in choir or band before. I don't know. But if you're like new to music, like you're just getting into it, then like, yeah, I guess it could kind of get confusing. So I'm gonna actually make this quieter. Let's do that. Copy this value. One, 2. I do kind of like it here, but I don't know. There's something about it. Let's do it on the half. Nah. I grew up in Motown, so it's all over that. Motown. Was Motown that genre where like mostly one band performed in most of the popular Motown songs? I was talking about this earlier of how like sometimes like genres or like you meet people who performed with, you know, yeah, you were there. Wait, you were there. Meet people who perform with major artists, but like they don't get the credit. The Funk Brothers. That sounds familiar. That sounds so familiar. They made like they like played in most Motown songs or something. Was it Motown? Was Motown the genre? you hear mostly of the artists, but like it's actually like the same band. I remember learning about this in like my soul music history class. It was very interesting. I didn't want to forget a lot about. I that was one class where I didn't want to forget about what I learned, but I will still forget. Stevie Wonder, The Temptations, Jackson 5, The Supremes. What genre did let me see. Let me look it up. Look, what genre did the Funk Brothers do? Looking this up. Yeah, no, it says where the Funk Brothers were a group of Detroit-based session musicians who performed the backing to most Motown recordings from 1959 until yeah, it was them. They did like that's crazy. That's so crazy. Motown itself wasn't a genre. Oh. Well, sometimes they never do become a genre until until retrospective happens. So you have hindsight. So now I have to add all these parts. So mostly the strings and horns, I think, are what I have to add to the new let's see, to the new chorus here. You could argue that the sound being a genre retrospect, I'm just speaking technically. Right. I'm also not too keen on my history. Anything you know is probably more accurate than what I know. I'm not fresh. It's not fresh in my mind. Oh, do I only have it in... Hold on. I forget I have two, so I have to add them to both. Oh, it's in this one too. Okay, cool. Stop. Let's see. What were the... Don't be in a hurry. Oh, that's what it is. Think before you count us out. Yeah, I don't actually know this song very well, but I'm making a cover for it. Okay. If you're ever lonely. Oh, that's how that part goes. Step. I might have to make a new chord progression section for that.
What I could even do here is I could probably do like let's make this more powerful for the second chorus. So we'll do lower left hand chorus. We'll do clone. Replace the clone. Destroy the original. Replace the original with a clone of the original so that the clone doesn't know that it's a clone. And then we'll alter the clone's condition to be different from the original. I'm gonna become an evil music producer, I guess. That way the clone doesn't know that you're controlling it and that it is absolutely, and it bends to my will. Okay, let me so it almost sounds like funny enough, it actually almost sounds like a Rhodes piano when I mix it like that. Let's add some of that low end back in. Oh gosh. I didn't want it to be too muddy, but honestly, I think it could use a little bit more. It needs to blend a little bit more with the bass. I think that might be too much. Let's try this much. So so this one on the left here is going to contain most of the attack. So let's how do we want to play the second? What if we just what did I undo? Not deletes, I guess. Let's do See, this is what I'm worried about, is it'll sound too muddy. Yeah, I see why I mixed it like this. Okay, so here's the thing. I might also need to automate. Yeah. Let me also automate. That EQ a little bit. We'll bring it up. Since it's kind of soft here, I want it to sound a little more. I want it to sound like it's hitting a little harder here, so I need to kind of bring up. If you're gonna hit a piano harder, you're probably gonna hear more of the higher frequencies. So we're just gonna make that sound more full. Let's make that unique, and let's bring this up. Yeah, that might be what I need. And then I can also automate the volume of it too. What is... Someone's on the roof. Put this one over here, and then we'll copy it. And let's make it quieter. So it sounds like it's hitting a little bit harder. At least compared to... Here's how it sounds like in the first chorus. And the second chorus. It's variation like this. It's so small, but it's variation like this that makes like... It's how you know, like when you're listening to a song, that this is the second chorus. You know, it's super cool. And I still have the strings and the horns to add. Oh, it's going to sound so good. But seeing as it is now almost 5, I think I'm going to call this stream here. This was actually super productive. I'm really happy with the progress that I've made. I feel like I wasn't stuck the whole time. It's really nice when my ideas flow and that I'm not stuck on like a particular way of making something sound. Also, it's really nice to stream the beginning parts of a song, because then I'm experimenting and I'm just trying things, and I don't know what sounds good, and I just go with what sounds good. I don't have a goal for the way it sounds. I have somewhat of a goal, but it's more arbitrary. I don't have to be exact. Let's go ahead and let's listen to the entire thing. Oh, it's no problem, Ty. I mean, you can... Oh, yeah. No problem, Ty. So this is our progress. Hope you guys enjoy this. I will probably put this up on SoundCloud when it's finished. Maybe even Spotify. I can send this version to Stitches after the stream. It's really cool to see her reactions. I'm glad she likes it so far. It almost sounds like a graduating song. Because I'm going to end the stream pretty soon. This is the final playthrough, Tantalus. It's 5 o'clock. If you're ever lonely. So then I'll have to make kind of a new version for that. But yeah, that's what we've got so far. I kind of have an idea of how to do the rest of this song. So it's not too much longer that I have to work on it. A lot of it seems very automatic, and I know the direction it's going. I know the instruments I'm using, so a lot of it is a little more easy to produce for the rest of it. Some of the creative parts left are just figuring out how to transition between the parts and how to build and how to grow, or how to maybe bring it down too if we get to a section like that. So this is fun. This was super cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was super relaxing for your Saturday. I hope you guys feel pumped and energized for your Sunday. Or maybe I've made you guys fall asleep, which is cool too. That's the noise I see when I pecco. Gosh dang it, Blossom. What is this? Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys. I'm gonna do my outro stuff now. That's my secret cab. I'm always asleep. Wait a second. This is just Norway. All Norwegians are asleep. That's how Switzerland maintains its neutrality. Everyone's asleep. That's my secret. Okay. Well, if you guys like this, hold on. Let me go back here. Wait. So if you guys like this, and you're not followed, if you drop a follow, I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. If you want to interact with me, I'm on Twitter. If you like this music, I have a SoundCloud where I have a couple more, and I need to release a couple more things on SoundCloud, which I will do very soon. I have some projects that have just been sitting on shelves that should be for you guys to listen to. But if you want to get to know me a little more personally, I have a Discord server. If you type in !Discord in the chat, you will get the link to that, where I like to give feedback on music, talk about music and different things as well. Also, I'm going to post an advertisement about it, hopefully today, about the launch of the Dualistera SMP, which will be open to you guys if you want to play with me on the SMP, which I will always be recording or streaming. So yeah, I will give more details about that. Hopefully we can start something. I need goons, guys. I need goons. I can't be allied for long. I have to live on my own. Or you guys will join to just kill me. Maybe I give you guys too much faith. With that, I hope you guys have an awesome Saturday. Oh, let me check my viewers though. Let me remember if rating is relevant right now. I have to check as always. Let's raid into Ren since she's online right now. I'm so happy to see Popple streaming again. It's so cool. It's so cool. Yeah, let's raid her. Let me. Oh my gosh. Let me go to the stream manager. Holy crud. All right, guys. With that, I'll see you tomorrow. Possibly. Actually, I'll need to double check. I may do a Destiny stream tomorrow. We'll see. In which case, Skipper, I will be contacting you in private. All right, bye, guys. See ya.